gonna make him an offer again.
All the gin joints and all the towns
You
and all the
can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war room.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome, everybody, back to Multiplex Movie Melee. I'm your host, Mason the Cinemaster Johnson, and we have an exciting rematch tonight in Movie Melee. We have Back to Formula going up against Annexation of Puerto Rico. Back to both teams. Last time we saw them, they were in the semifinals. One of my favorite things we do in tournaments is when we can have, after a tournament, the two semifinalists that didn't make it to the finals play against each other. I think it's really fun, and wouldn't you look at it, it's a very exciting rematch. Annexation of Puerto Rico proved themselves last year as a very promising rookie team, got some really great wins, and Back to Formula has established themselves as like an all-time veteran team at this point in this league. Going back now, this is now their fourth year. If you can think about that, really excited to see how this rematch goes. Last time they played, there was a lot of fire going on. Let's see how that goes this time. We're going to bring in our competitors tonight: Dave Nishimoto, Robert Kastner, and accompanied by their manager Aaron J. Annexation of Puerto Rico. Guys, how are you feeling going up against Back to Formula?
I mean, it's obviously a pretty big weekend of matches, starting with this one. So I'm bringing the aura of the six-time champions for this match. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. I think last time, I mean, it was pretty close. I think we could have had it. So we're back, and yeah, I'm just eager to play again against these guys.
I was up all night with a sick dog, who's right here. So I'm a little. Anyway, I remember the last time we played, there was a category about TV show awards that really sunk us. And then we got claimed we're not a good team because we don't study those as well. So looking forward to the rematch.
All right. Yeah, I was up all night with a sick baby, so we have no chance of winning this match, do we? No, I'm just kidding. I'm 0-30 against Jake Marangoni, managing and playing total, because I've never played him, obviously, because I would have to win a bunch of matches and to play him. So that's how I mean. But managing, I'm 0-30 against Jake Marangoni. But who's counting? Mathematically, we're guaranteed to win tonight. Eventually, the odds say, has to swing the other way. And between the Patriots and the Lions, we have 6 Super Bowls. So very excited to be at the 7th Super Bowl for our franchises this weekend. So just, keep on stacking them, Pats, for us. Good luck to Mark.
My franchise has 6 Super Bowls as well.
So 12 between the Lions, the Pats, and the Steelers. We are awesome. We're going for 13 this weekend. 14 if you include this match, because every time, But yeah, good luck to us and us.
Yeah. Real talk, I just want to say to any of the keyboard warriors that say one team or one player having a bad match makes them a bad team or bad player, fuck you, because you guys are an amazing team as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to put Aaron backstage as we bring in your competitors tonight. Jake Marangoni, Mark Menchaca, Back to Formula. Guys, this is, like I said, this is your 4th team. You've been around the block a long time at this point. You guys, as far as I'm concerned, you guys are future Hall of Famers. A lot of Hall of Fame tonight. My gosh, David, recent inductee, Jake, recent 2-time inductee. Back to Formula, how are you feeling going into this rematch?
It's kind of crazy, Mark. This is our 4th season together. We've, if you look at the pattern though, with these 4 seasons or our previous seasons, we start off pretty well, but then we end horribly, and I don't like that, and I want to not do that again. So maybe 4th time's the charm and we don't end on an unfortunate season. So this will be good. It sucks that we have to play David and Robert, because I legitimately love this team, and it's just they're one of the more underrated teams in the league. So hopefully new season, better luck. But I do feel like we got really lucky in the last match. So I'm happy that Spinners and opponent choice is not gonna dictate how this match goes. That's the thing I'm very happy about. But Mark and I are ready, and I need to get the juice flowing. So hopefully I do well today.
Yeah, I feel pretty good after what you just said about wanting the year to be different. That means either we'll start out the same and win today, or we'll lose, but you'll be okay with it because it'd be a different trajectory. I mean,
Exactly.
Like only go up from here.
That is a very fun sentiment. Keeping it positive. As we jump right into the match, round one is going to work like this. Competitors will receive 8 questions in 8 different categories, each worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answer on their board, after which I will say pens down and you'll reveal your answer. Answer all 8 questions right, you'll receive a bonus question. Teams get 3 repeats and 1 challenge they can use throughout the entire duration of the match. Competitors, any questions before we head into round number 1? All right.
No.
And your first question will be coming to you in the category of horror. What famous author is the main character in The Pale Blue Eye? I have blue eyes. I was about to say I've been told I have blue eyes. No, I've looked in a mirror. Very blue eyes. Favorite color? I'd say it's the best eye color, but that is problematic. I'm not going to go there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll repeat.
Okay, yeah, I heard Robert. First read of the match in the category of horror. What famous author is the main character in The Pale Blue Eye? Yeah, Aaron said, yikes. We're not going to talk about that. Yeah. Hey, I'm solo host. I can now solo host now that I have a computer that isn't going to crash out on me. Nightmares, the previous match. Fuck. 5, 4,
I'm going to
3,
watch that.
2, 1. Pens on. Oh, I said previous match that you guys played. Robert, we'll go to you.
Ooh.
I thought of the wrong author, so I wanted to repeat. I said Edgar Allan Poe.
We'll go to Mark.
It's very olden time and dark, so Edgar Allan Poe makes a lot of sense.
We'll go to David.
Edgar Allan Poe.
And we'll go to Jake.
Referencing the Eminem song Venom, Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe is correct. Also, underrated movie, The Pale Blue Eye. As we had your second question in the category of actors and actresses, name one of the 2 leads in 1987's Iron Weed. Iron Weed. Shout out to Aaron J. and Jack Pinchuk. I believe they have a lot of iron in their diet. You all thought I was going somewhere else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Mark. We'll go to you.
Jack Nicholson.
We'll go to David.
Chris Christopherson.
We'll go to Jake.
Meryl Streep.
And we'll go to Robert.
I also said Meryl Streep.
The acceptable answers were Jack Nicholson and Meryl Streep, or Meryl Streep. So everyone but David hitting that. As we had your third question in the category of comedy. In This Is Spinal Tap, which member of the band continually needs to be replaced due to the fact that they keep dying in freak accidents? I'm looking for the instrument they play. Rewatched this movie late last year for sad reasons, but doesn't change the fact that one of the funniest movies of all time. Just laugh per minute. There are moments I'm genuinely crying watching this movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. David, will go to you.
The drummer.
We will go to Jake.
Drummer.
We'll go to Robert.
Drummer.
And we'll go to Mark.
Drummer.
Literally explodes in the last performance of the movie. Drummer is correct. Everyone hitting that. As we head to your fourth question in the category of comic book movies. Sorry. What 2000s comic book movie features a government broken up into divisions named after parts of the human body? If I were to make a government and I were to name it based on things, I would name it after fast food restaurants. I was going to do a different thing, but it could have been something that gives it away. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jake, will go to you.
I'm going with V for Vendetta.
We'll go to Robert.
V for Vendetta.
We'll go to Mark.
They got people called the Fingermen, so V for Vendetta.
And we'll go to David.
Got it. The Losers.
V for Vendetta is correct. So everyone but David hit that. Back to Formula extending their lead up to 8-6. As we have your fifth question in the category of directors. Who directed Gattaca, In Time, and Lord of War? Gattaca reminds me of Galaga. Fun arcade game. Genuinely one of my favorites. Really not a ton to it, but hey, 2D shooters, they're pretty cool. Shout out to Ikaruga. Am I right, guys? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Robert, we will go to you.
I didn't remember. I said Mike Newell.
We'll go to Mark.
Said Wolfgang Peterson.
We'll go to David.
Andrew Nichol.
And we'll go to Jake.
He also wrote The Truman Show, Andrew Nichol.
Andrew Nichol is correct. I did not know that. Jake and David hitting that. 9-7 back to formula as we head to your sixth question in the category of the 1990s. What 90s film has a supporting cast that includes Jared Leto, Jeffrey Tambor, and Elizabeth Moss? Speaking of problematic things, all three kind of have a range. Whether it's weird religions or sex cults. 5.
I was gonna say, what are you implying there?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm not saying they're equally problematic. Mark, will go to you.
There's no way it's right. It's at Fight Club.
We'll go to David.
Wag the Dog.
We'll go to Jake.
Is it Girl Interrupted?
And we'll go to Robert.
I didn't have an answer.
Girl Interrupted is correct. So back to extending their lead, Jake remaining perfect. As we had your penultimate question in the category of crime. Midnight Express takes place primarily in what Middle Eastern country? We have a light rail here in Phoenix, so I guess I technically could go on the Midnight Express, but sounds real dangerous, and I like living, so I'm not going to do that. And then I couldn't be here to host trivia matches with all you wonderful folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You hear that? Everyone's now saying, Payson, go on the light rail, please. David, we'll go to you.
Pakistan.
We'll go to Jake.
Turkey?
We'll go to Robert.
I said Turkey.
And we'll go to Mark.
Said Iraq.
Turkey is correct. So Jake and Robert hitting that. As we head to your final question in the category of musicals. What classic musical follows two friends on a cruise to Paris who are followed by a private detective hired by one of the friends' future father-in-law? I should say, if Jake hits this, he does get a perfect round. Seeing a lot of
Had to be musicals.
competitors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to make it interesting. Robert, we will go to you.
I don't know. I said Anchors Away.
We will go to Mark.
I guess it's stupid. I said Fine Girl.
We will go to David.
I couldn't even finish it, but I put Guys and Dolls. Guys and
And
Dolls.
we will go to Jake for the
I
perfect
said
round.
An American in Paris.
All incorrect. We were looking for Gentlemen Prefer Blonde.
That's what that movie's about.
No.
That's fair. But after that, I am back to formula in the lead, 11-8. But anything can happen as we move into round number 2, also known as the wheel round. Competitors will get a spin at the wheel, in which case they will receive 5 questions in whatever category they land on. Each worth 2 points apiece. They will have, if they check in a multiple choice, it devalues that question down to 1 point. If they don't like what they spin for their first spin, they are allowed to respin, but they must keep whatever they land on for that second spin. The categories that your competitors can that your teams can spin on tonight are 2002 to 2009 MTV Best Kiss nominees, which is back to formula strength, composed by Trevor Rabin, which is back to formula strength. Composed by Trevor Rabin, which is Annexation of Puerto Rico strength, as well as the general categories of drama, directors, Oscars, horror, 2000 and recent releases. Spinners and opponent's choice are not on the wheel tonight. I am going back to formula. You are in the lead. So what would you like? Would you like to spin or defer?
I think we should defer, correct?
Yeah, that was weird. Payson was like malfunctioning a little bit. So, but yeah, then we let's go ahead and defer. We're good. Defer.
That is fair. I'm going to bring Aaron in for Annexation's first spin.
We'll take
Annexation, your first spin is away. As you land on the category of horror, would you like to keep that or spin again?
How do you feel? I mean, there's like one thing we don't want, right?
Yeah.
So if you want something better, because it's 3 odds would say we could spin again. But if you're so worried about it, we can just take this and work through it. It's up to you.
I'm fine either way. I'm not. I think
how many of the other, like of the other general categories, where would this rank for you, David?
I feel like
don't be too specific, but like it actually doesn't matter. Who cares? It
doesn't matter.
Somewhere in the middle.
Sorry, I'm always gaming, Mark. Never turn it off.
It's somewhere in the middle.
All right. Yeah, but like it's somewhere in the middle. So like we're just risking getting the TV show category, like which it's very unlikely to get. It seems like David, like I feel some hesitancy coming from Mr. Nishimoto. So I think you guys should go ahead and risk not getting the TV show. The odds are in your favor.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. If you are, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
All right. So we are spinning again?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, then you must keep whatever you land on for that second spin, for the second spin. And you land on your strength of Composed by Trevor Rabin.
That's probably better.
The wheel backstage, as well as your manager. I will be giving your questions in the category Composed by Trevor Rabin. Annexation, are you prepared?
Sure.
All right, then your first question, the category Composed by Trevor Rabin. In Exorcist: The Beginning, the site of the Byzantine church is continuously stalked by what type of animals that eventually kills one of the locals?
I haven't got to this.
That's a hyena or something?
How confident are you in that?
I'm not very confident.
You want a multiple choice? Let's see if it's in there.
Yeah. 2.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, jackals, B, asps, C, vultures, or D, hyenas?
Of those, do you feel best about hyenas?
It could be. I'm teetering between that and another answer. A.
Yeah. Yeah.
5.
Do you want to repeat the options and think on it?
Repeat the options.
All right, that is your first repeat of the options. Is it A, jackals, B, asps, C, vultures, or D, hyenas?
Yeah, my gut's telling me D. So.
Okay, we can go with that.
Okay,
that's fine.
D.
Hyenas, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay. All right.
Your second question, and composed by Trevor Rabin. Who plays Razor's ex-girlfriend, Sally Rose Henderson, in Grudge Match?
Oh God. I think it's Kim Basinger. Right?
Okay. I don't. Not as familiar.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Kim Basinger, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, just shoot.
Are you killing me?
Tying the game up as we head to your third question. In Bad Boys 2, Tapia is using what type of establishment as a front for his drug smuggling operations? It could be pronounced Tapia. I apologize.
It's a mortuary.
Yeah.
A mortuary, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Seeing Jake giving the proper smirk when you hear Bad Boys 2. As we head to your penultimate question in the category composed by Trevor Rabin. In Armageddon, what song does AJ sing to Grace before the mission begins, which the rest of the crew eventually joins in on?
Leaving on a jet plane?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Before they go to the mission. Not the animal cracker scene. Okay. All right.
No, before they go on the mission.
Leaving on everybody's. Yeah. Leaving on a jet plane. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Not everybody's at the animal crackers.
Yeah. And your final question in the category of composed by Trevor Rabin. In Remember the Titans, who kisses Jerry in the locker room as a joke angering Jerry, but later reconciles with Jerry near the end of the film?
I'm sure that's Sunshine, but
Sunshine can't. Yeah, Sunshine.
that's fine, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Sunshine. It's
I don't
nobody
know.
else. It's
All
Sunshine.
right, Ronnie Bass. Oh, no, Sunshine. Final answer. So.
Sunshine is what we had in the doc, and that is
He's
correct.
Ronnie Bass.
Yeah.
All right, so after that, I have Annexation of Puerto Rico getting their score up to 17, getting a clean sweep of the category. I should have said that. Back to Formula remaining at 11 as we bring the wheel back in for Back to Formula's first spin. The wheel is right here. Back to Formula, your first spin is in. And you land on 2002 to 2009 MTV Best Kiss nominees. Are you keeping that or spinning again?
How you feeling?
I feel pretty good about it.
Let's take. I think this is the safe. I think this is just the smart decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, taking your strength versus strength. That's going to be fun. I will be giving your questions back to Formula category 2002 to 2009 MTV Best Kiss nominees. Are you prepared?
Let's see.
All right, your first question. Who directed Stomp the Yard?
Pretty sure that's Sylvan White.
If you're pretty sure, then I would say go for it.
5, 4.
Sylvan White, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yes.
Your second question. What is the name of the Air Force that Joe Sullivan is the commander of in Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow?
Pretty sure it's called the Flying Legion.
Yeah, go for it.
Flying Legion, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Who plays Jack Lira, Harvey Milk's lover in Milk?
Is that James Franco?
I didn't get to this one. If you feel confident about it, like if you feel good about it, let's just go for it.
James Franco, final answer.
That is incorrect. Annexation of Puerto Rico, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Jack Lear's Diego Luna.
Okay.
Diego Luna, final answer.
And that is correct for 2 points. Big 2-point steal there. As we had your penultimate question, back to Formula category of 2002-2009 MTV Best Kiss nominees. In Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby, while Ricky Bobby thinks he is on fire, he screams out for what famous actor to save him?
Tom Cruise, right?
I'm going to trust you. I've only seen this once.
All right. Tom Cruise, final answer.
We also would have accepted No Fear, but Tom Cruise is
Help but Tom Cruise.
And your final question in the category of Best Kiss nominees. What is the name of the ship? I'm going to start again. What is the name of the ship captained by Soren in The Matrix Reloaded?
I believe his is the Hammer.
I will trust you. I'm not sure. If we can go to multiple choice, we'll be down by 1.
3.
Multiple
2.
choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Guardian, B, Vigilant, C, Logos, or D, Hammer?
It's there. Anything else?
I just hope I'm not confusing the characters. That's all. Reloaded, because I know the other one. I'm thinking.
We can repeat the options if you want to.
Yeah.
4.
Let's see the options again, please.
Yeah.
All right, that is your first repeat of the options. Is it A, Guardian, B, Vigilant, C, Logos, or D, Hammer?
I'm going to go for it.
Go for it.
Hammer, final answer.
That is incorrect. Annexation of Puerto Rico, a chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Guardian, B, Vigilant, C, Logos, or D, Hammer?
Logos is the only one I can. That's in the movie, I think, right?
Isn't that Niobe's ship though?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why. Who's Soren? Which one's Soren?
He
Vigilante?
Five.
We have one more repeat of the options. Repeat the options.
All right, that is your second repeat of the options. Is it A, Guardian, B, Vigilant, C, Logos, or D, Hammer?
I don't think it's Guardian. That's
So do you want to go Vigilance? I think Logos is not Soren.
Yeah,
I think
Logos
it's Niobe.
because I think Hammer's on
Well,
Niobe.
well, no. Now I'm not sure. Now I kind of want to go Logos.
Three, two.
Logos, final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
It's Vigilant.
Be Vigilant.
Ah, it's between the two. I didn't
All right, so after that, I have Back to Formula getting their score up to 17, but Annexation of Puerto Rico getting a steal there, getting their score up to 19. But anything that happens, we move into round number 2, also known as the Pick Your Poison round, where the match competitors went back and forth drafting categories. Now they will go back and forth once again, drafting categories that they would like to answer questions from. The categories that you can answer questions from tonight are 1990s, sci-fi fantasy, action adventure, 2010s, sports, scores and soundtracks, comic book movies, and Oscars. Your competitors will draft their categories right now. All right, your teams have chosen their categories. Back to Formula, you are behind. What would you like for your one-pointer?
We'll take 90s.
All right, your one-pointer in the category of 90s. Back to Formula. Tobey Maguire, Charlize Theron, and Michael Caine star in what 1999 film?
The Side of House Rules.
Final answer.
Fine.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, so we are going to stick with you guys for your 2-pointer. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
Scores and soundtracks.
Yeah, because you feel better about comic movies and sci-fi.
I feel like we'll do better with comic movies and sci-fi together.
Score and soundtracks it is.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of scores and soundtracks. What band recorded the song Princess of the Universe for the film Highlander?
It's Princes, but it's Queen.
Go ahead.
Queen, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Born to be Kings.
Shit. All right, so that does send the game back over to Annexation of Puerto Rico. Annexation, what would you like for your 1 point?
Yeah, Oscars.
So, Oscars, yeah.
No, you should take it for the 3.
Yeah.
All right, 1 pointer in the category of Oscars. What is the only Oscar that The Last King of Scotland won?
Best actor.
Yeah. Best actor.
Best actor, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Did it.
Nice. Tying the game up right there, but Annexation, you guys do still have more questions. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
Do you want 2010s or sports?
I would say 2010s, but what do you
2010s? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 2010s.
Yeah.
All right. Your 2-pointer in the category of 2010s. What type of business does Sacha Baron Cohen's character run in Les Miserables?
Is it?
Five,
The butcher?
3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right, that is your second repeat. In the category of 2010s, what type of business does Sacha Baron Cohen's character run in Les Miserables?
Do you know?
From knowing the previous movies, like could be a bakery, could be a butcher, maybe. You're right.
I don't remember. This is bad.
Yeah. I have no idea he was in the movie. Forgot he was in the movie.
Yeah. What do you
4,
want to?
3,
You want to go?
You're like,
Butcher shop. Final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. He is the master of the house because he runs an inn.
Oh, yeah.
oh, it was that.
I would have said brothel.
Oh, fair. No. But that doesn't mean we are all tied up. Back to Formula, we're going to go back to you. What would you like for your 3-pointer?
We'll take comic book movies.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter at this point, but we should take comic book movies.
All right. Then your 3-pointer in the category of comic book movies. You will find a far-right newspaper called The New Frontiersman in what 2000s comic book film?
So Watchmen? I'm just trying to think of movies that have newspaper stuff that would seem like it.
Either them
seems
or
to me
maybe
like it would be
Jonah
Watchmen.
Hex.
But that's
5,
2010.
4,
Oh.
3.
Let's repeat it.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat in the category of comic book movies. You will find a far-right newspaper called The New Frontiersman in what 2000s comic book film?
What other newspaper? It's definitely not. It can't be Viva Vendetta because we had that already in the match. I thought the only one that's coming to me is Watchmen. I got nothing better.
Do you feel better if you repeat it one more time?
I reckon we hold the repeats.
2,
Watchmen,
1.
final answer.
And that is correct for.
Oh wow. Okay. Good job, Jake. Wow.
So we are going to be sending the game back over to Annexation for their 3-pointer. Annexation, what would you like for your 3-pointer?
Sports, right?
Or, yeah.
Sports.
All right. Your 3-pointer in the category of sports. In what baseball film will you find the team, the New York Mammoths?
Oh, that's a Bang the Drum Slowly, right?
That sounds right to me.
Yeah, with Robert De Niro. I've actually been waiting for this question for a while. Yeah, Bang the Drum Slowly. Final answer.
And that is correct for 3 big points. Wow, this is getting to a game. So we are down to our 4-pointers. Back to Formula has 2 repeats. Annexation has 1 repeat. We are going to be starting with Back to Formula, where I give the whole spiel. Back to Formula, your 4-pointer in the category of sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah.
In Pan's Labyrinth, while torturing a member of the Maquis, Vidal promises to let him go if he can do what specifically?
Oh, fuck. Is it sing? Is it dance? I haven't seen this in so long.
You said specifically, so if it's one of those, it's probably
5, 4.
something a little bit more.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat in the category of sci-fi fantasy. In Pan's Labyrinth, while torturing a member of the Maquis, Vidal promises to let him go if he can do what specifically?
It's not shoot a gun. It's
The guy was like a stutterer. I think he wanted him to like.
Yeah.
He wanted him to like speak without stuttering.
Without stuttering. I say go for that. I say go
5,
for it. Only the repeats under.
4, 3.
Speak without stuttering. Final answer.
I need you to be a little more specific.
Sing without stuttering. Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. The answer we had specifically was count to 3 without stuttering.
Can we debate specific? Because stuttering is
Like-
specific, and he's speaking. So our question
Like
isn't
I
incorrect.
feel like
Not
if we were to just say speak, that's not. But we said speak without stuttering. I think we have to challenge it.
I think we just have to because we're also at the end, and I don't think
Yeah.
we're going to use them Sundev. So
right.
let's just use it.
We're challenging that our answer is specific enough.
Is incorrect.
All right.
Because it's specific enough.
We'll be right back after this challenge.
Is that a challenge?
All right, we are back in the challenge. It was a heated challenge. There was a lot of arguments. The thing we came down to was specifically was in the question. We know it was a wordy answer, but when we asked for specifically and then asked for you to be more specific, we need you to get there. So unfortunately, we cannot get back to Formula the points. They will lose their challenge. So now it does all come down to this. Annexation of Puerto Rico must hit their 4-pointer in order to win the match. If they hit it, they win the match. If they don't, we are going to sudden death. Annexation of Puerto Rico, your 4-pointer in the category of action adventure. At the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, aside from the Antikythera, Indy and Shaw were recovering what mythical object from the Nazis? Five,
Do you
4,
want to use a repeat?
3,
Use the last
2,
one.
1.
Repeat.
All right, that is your final repeat. Category of action adventure. At the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, aside from the Antikythera, Indy and Shaw were recovering what mythical object from the Nazis?
Is it the spear that they stabbed Christ with? Or the Shroud of Turin or something? I don't remember. I don't think that's not a mythical object.
Spear, just say the spear. I have no idea.
Spear of Destiny, final answer.
And your winner, Annexation of Puerto Rico, Spear of Destiny was correct. I'm going to put everyone backstage. Wow, what an incredible match, 37-33. Phenomenal game out of round one. Both teams got their strengths in round two. Annexation picking up some very key steals, and then round three, it was back and forth. Annexation missed their 2-pointer. It looks like, oh my gosh, is it over? And then back to Formula, very, very close on that 4-pointer, but just couldn't quite pull it. And then Robert just as the buzzer was going off, says Spear of Destiny. What an incredible game. I say we start right with post-match interviews. Start with our unfortunate second place finishers tonight. Mark Menchaca, Jake Marangoni, back to Formula. Guys, I know you guys are probably going to have opinions on that ruling. I completely understand that. I just got to say, this was an incredible game. You guys played great out of round one. A couple stumbles in round two. I think those kind of might have made the game in just certain situations. But you guys still played a hell of a game. How are you feeling?
Listen, in the end of the day, those steals didn't change the outcome if we had hit them. It really all just came down to the 4-pointer. So who knows what would have... I mean, if we had the lead, which, we would have taken comic movies anyway, I think that it's just so crazy. We've never lost 2 in a row. We've always bounced back after a loss. And so this is sort of weird territory for us to be in. I really just wanted to avoid what happened last season, how that ended, because I don't like that the end of last season came to the specificity of what a malt shop is, something that has no relevance in 2026. So I just wish that we avoided any sort of challenge for the 4-pointer, but of course we are just magnets, and we draw this ticky-tacky debate on specificity, and that just sucks. It really sucks, because I would have liked to have just hit the 4 when we go to sudden death and decide how it would have ended. So that is very annoying. I screwed up in round 2, but I felt like we had pretty good all around. And yeah, it's annoying. I'm very curious to hear what people have to say about this.
Yeah, find it funny. Aaron was talking about the TV show category here. There are actually 2 TV show categories on here today, and I think they would have been probably fine with them, those questions. Or I don't know the last time they seen Stomp the Yard. So it's a very bad movie. We dropped a couple in round 2. We got time to clean that up. And you know what? Kind of like Jake said, he doesn't want to finish bad anymore. We're like, well, not starting off great. We can finish off good, hopefully, this season.
You guys will definitely be back next season. Back this season. When you do return, is there anyone in particular you would like to play?
Last year was Sexual Chocolate. This year's Avanti Bros. We want to rematch them immensely. So yeah, well, we want them.
I think that is going to be a very, very exciting rematch. If/when that probably happens. You guys are 2 great teams. I'm looking forward to that.
I was going to say, props to David and Robert. They played phenomenal, and I'm glad that this is a better match than it was the last match with the Oscars of it all in round 2. So props to them.
They outplayed us in round 2 and 3, which is I feel like that's big strengths of our game, and so kudos to them. That's what you got to do to beat us.
That is fair. I'm going to put you guys backstage as we talk with our winners tonight: David Nishimoto, Robert Kastner, Aaron J. You guys got your revenge tonight. You guys were a little down at round 1, but then after that round, it seemed like it was just full feet on the gas. Did extremely well in your strength of Trevor Rabin. Could have got 10 for 10 there if you just would have shot on that first one, but still incredible round. Picked up some steals. I could see you guys looking a little scared on that 2-pointer in 2010s, but straight up, maybe my favorite point of the match was looking at that 3 in sports and being like, this is tough. And David just immediately knowing it was great. And then Robert just sitting the deal at the end. getting the victory. Must be feeling pretty good. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling very good after round one because I was pretty terrible in my opinion. And then, yeah, I mean, luckily, I mean, round two, like there's like 2 Exorcist movies in our category. I was like, that's the only thing I didn't want. But I mean, we did great in it. I think Robert did a great job as well in round two, and then round three, I talked Robert out of saying Vigilant, and so it was my fault on that one. But I think, yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, we did a great job together. Yeah, whatever happened, I mean, we still had to answer the 4-pointer, and then Robert got out of there. Yeah, it was just, thank God for that. So yeah, it's a fun match.
It was a really fun match. This is our most important win, clearly. And even though I think we played, quote unquote, better against, I can't remember Rico and Eric's team name. Blame Canada. We played better against Blame Canada on the paper, but I think we played better cohesively as a team here because I think like I sort of picked this up a little round one. You were great in Trevor Rabin. I was able to get that steal. You didn't talk me. I talked me out of that. I knew Logos was Niobe ship. I'm dumb. And then yeah, like 2010s. I heard that. I was expecting some other question, and then it turned into Les Mis, and I was like, oh, musical question answer. He knew that sports question. Like sports 3 and 4 can get really like esoteric. Yeah. So I'm very glad that David had seen that. And then, yeah, I mean, I watched Dial of Destiny once, and I was fortunate to remember. And I like to anybody who knows my career in this league, I like to get answers right at the buzzer. I just like to do it. I think it builds drama, and that's what I'm here for. If anything, we're trying to be entertaining. I'm actually happy that we didn't get the vigilance, or we didn't get 10, because then the game would have ended on that missed 4-pointer, and then I think people would have been even angrier about stuff. But we had to answer the 4-pointer to win, and I think that gives us a little leeway. So I'm actually happier that it the way it did.
Yeah. Yeah, first of all, props to Back to Formula, Mark and Jake.
Of course.
Gracious in victory and defeat, something I do not do as well. So game does not recognize game here, but seriously, you guys did great. That was a very, very tough 4-pointer, and respect to you guys for just giving credit where credit's due, because you guys played great. I've been with you guys from the jump here. I know you guys are capable of this, and that pull by Bobby at the end. This Jew needed Jesus to finally beat Jake Marion after 31 matches. So whatever, or the spear that killed Jesus, I guess. So maybe, maybe I didn't. Well, you know what? I'm not going to get into that, actually. Good job, boys. I'm really excited to see what you guys do next. I'm going to be there every step of the way. Yeah, props to Back to Formula, though. They're going to be back. We're going to have to face them in a trilogy at some point.
And kudos, sorry, Payson, kudos to Aaron for being here. His calmness, his restraint, his level-headedness.
The calmest I've ever been in a challenge.
It was really helpful.
We know exactly who you guys, actually, we don't know exactly who you guys are going to be playing. You guys are going to be playing one of 3 teams, because this does put you guys in a number 1 contender match. The possible teams you could be playing are Bring Out Your Dead, Blame Canada, or Sexual Chocolate. Of those 3 teams, is there someone you would like to play?
I'm going to have my answer there.
I mean, I think Aaron and I's answer is the same. I would love to play Sexual Chocolate. We haven't played them. I love playing Rue and stuff. I owe Rue for the call-out tournament. Like, that was a weird one where I got his... I think I took his strength of black... not black comedies, but like 90s black cinema.
Black
cinema. Yeah, my brain's fried, Aaron. I can't remember this.
It's okay.
So like I would prefer Sexual Chocolate personally.
Yeah, I mean, I just lost to Rue in a singles match, so I mean, I would love to get some little revenge on this too. So yeah,
there's no wrong answer there, though. That's 3 fantastic teams. We'll take all 3.
Definitely agree with that. Always fun to see you guys play. I'm going to put you guys backstage as I give the final word. Final word on tonight's match. Hey, a phenomenal game by both teams. It's always fun to see a match that goes into the 20-point range on both teams. I will say, we can say, just as a film-going audience in particular, please stop putting Sacha Baron Cohen in musicals if he's going to be playing the exact same quirky character. It is very confusing to all trivia players. But on behalf of David, on behalf of Robert, on behalf of Jake, on behalf of Mark, on behalf of Aaron, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Payson the Cinemaster Johnson. Have a great night.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.